Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is one gorgeous Restomod 1969 Camaro. LS3 power under the hood. You can see the RS front end. You can see that bumper all tucked in, looking sweet. Now they've painted the bumper body color, which looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the way they blacked out the grille, or it's almost like a machine gray. Just looking absolutely gorgeous. That spoiler's looking amazing. I mean, the paint on the car is just absolutely flawless. You can see that bumper. I really like how this gray complements the blue on the paint. You see all these body lines are slick as can be. That hood's lining up real nice. I mean, everything about the car is just off the hook. Take this car anywhere and be proud of it, man. Restomodded out 1969, baby. She is gorgeous. Got some aftermarket door handles here. Got some forged line wheels. I see some wheelwood brakes in there. All these body lines are just as nice and straight and sharp as can be. I can see my reflection in there nicely. That door, look at this. Look how nice and clean all this is. And then they didn't go too far on the interior. That looks like a pretty much stock door panel. They do have an aftermarket steering wheel in there. Now the seats and everything also, they look kind of custom. I guess I should say kind of stock. They are custom. They're just looking absolutely gorgeous. We got the staple shifter and that custom center console. The whole dash is all looking amazing. They did a beautiful job on the build on this thing, I tell you what. Super, super cool. You can see it's got direct set glass. We'll take a look at the windshield here in a minute. When I say direct set glass, there is no trim. Normally these would have trim around them. Then I really like this little spoiler in the back. And then that back bumper, those tail lights. I mean, everything on this thing is custom, man. The key going in the wrong direction. And, oh man, look at the finish on the inside of the trunk here. Beautiful. Looks like there may still be room to get your golf clubs in there. You can see the finish on the bottom side of the deck lid, also looking fabulous. I mean, everything about this car is just about as cool as can be. Now look at the stance on this thing. You want to talk about correct? The stance on this baby is correct. She is looking beautiful. See how nice that passenger door fits? And then they got rid of the drip rails too, if you notice that. And like I said, the windshield's direct set also, no trim on there. All these body lines, everything lining up nice. I mean, she is gorgeous, guys. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment. That means we own this Camaro. And I know you guys want to hear this LS3 fire up. But before we do that, we're going to go out in the shop, see what's going on. Now we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Well, we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. Here we go, let's take this baby for a ride. 69 Restomod Camaro. Sounding amazing, driving great. Tell you what, you want to talk about cool? This baby is super cool. Absolutely gorgeous car, LS power under the hood. Tell you what, going down the road nice and straight, no hands on the wheel. And then look at the dash too. The dash in the stock location are aftermarket gauges, look amazing. About the same color as the car. That blue is just looking beautiful. Looks like we got a aftermarket stereo. Then we got our gauges down here on the center console with our staple shifter. This thing is set up and ready to go, guys. Now we're gonna go back to the shop where we're gonna put this baby up on the lift so you can see how nice the bottom side is. We're gonna get under the hood, show you what's going on under there. We're gonna show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on this Restomod Camaro. Tell you what, she is just sounding tough as can be. Super cool, and we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you just how easy that process is. If you've got something to trade in, make sure you mention that to Tom. Or get our buy team information from Tom. If you've got something to sell, we'd love to take a look at it. Now I want to thank almost 2 million of you who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't done it and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell button so you get a notification whenever we get something new in. This thing is just absolutely cool as can be. Steering feels good, brakes feel great, sounding amazing. Now guys, stick with us. We're gonna take this thing back to the shop right now. We're underneath this Camaro now, and man, is it pretty under here. The first thing you see is this stainless steel tank. You can actually see the welds where they welded the baffles in on the inside. That keeps the gas from slopping around, keeps the gas right around the fuel pump, or at least the pickup. And then take a look at that. Talk about a cast aluminum piece. Now these are actually extra heavy duty, and these bolts actually put pressure on the main caps there on the center section, gives it a lot more strength, and you've got a drain hole here, so that's cool. And then that's your fill level hole. You can see that the rear end housing's all painted up nice. You can see the new brake lines, new shocks, the disc brakes out back. I mean, everything under here looking sweet. Now that little mark right there is the mark that I did when I rolled it over and counted right around the 355 gear, and it's a posi. We got some Flowmaster mufflers. You can see the painted floors here. They're all looking good. We got the 4L60E transmission. Actually, this is a 4L60 transmission. Sorry for that confusion. We've got the O2 sensors here. The paint on the frame looking good. We got Detroit Speed up front. Everything looking nice and clean under here. Disc brakes up front. Everything just as clean as can be. Spoiler looking good. Aluminum radiator, core support looking good. I love the way they painted that bumper in there. It looked like it just part of the front end. Then of course that paint right down to the bottom edge of everything looking great. Then we've got some great looking wheels. These are forged line wheels, and these are G4 Sport Comp 2s, BFGs, 245/40 18s up front. Then as you look down the side of this baby, man, look at that blue paint. Blue paint is just looking awesome. Beautiful. Now, I know you guys that watch the videos all the time know we're always checking out this bottom edge of the fender. Get your finger up in there, make sure there's no patchwork or anything in there. Now, they stone guard the bottom of the rocker, which is really cool. That helps out a lot. And then out back here, we got 275/40 18s out back. And again, you can see those Willwood disc brakes peeking out and that drilled and slotted rotor. Tell you what, I love these wheels on this car. Well, let's lower it down and see what's making the power. So check this beauty out under the hood, man. You want to talk about cool? I mean, that looks like it belongs in there. Yeah, it's an LS3, guys. I mean, they did a beautiful job putting it in there. You can see the front drive system, the alternator all polished up, the cold air setup they did, the Hydro Boost on the brakes, that makes your brakes power. Let's eyeball this. It's got a serpentine belt setup in it. It does have power steering. I see Detroit Speed stickers down in there. See the electric fans on the radiator. It's a big cross-flow radiator. You can see the firewall's been all nicely shaved. And you see this little closeout panel they did. That's probably where all the AC lines and everything are going into the firewall there. Beautiful workmanship on that. And then they even did coil covers to match the color of the paint. I love this closeout panel up front. I mean, everything about this car is slick as can be, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.